Respected Chair, Ambassador V. Mahalingam, respected Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram, respected Mr. Karthikeyan, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure and honor to participate in this session on corporate social responsibilities and migration. I would like to thank the World Tamil Conference for providing me this opportunity to share my views on Indian migration. Since it's economic conference, the discussions on migration would be very important because in economics, we say there are four important pillars of factors of productions: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. And if we don't discuss about labor, the economic conference will not become complete. So let us discuss about Indian migrant laborers. India has a significant footprint in the global migration ecosystem. Throughout the history, Indians keep on migrating. Now we can find Indians everywhere, in every part of the world. The people, Indians, they migrated for different reasons. The reasons may be political, the reasons may be spiritual, the reasons may be trade purpose. But only during the British time, the people, Indians migrated for employment purpose. Earlier, if you see, the Roman Empire had an ambassador from Pandyan Kingdom. The Cholas sent their trade missions to China. In the Guangzhou region, the Tamil traders set up their missions there, and they built a lot of some temples. So earlier the reasons were political or spiritual or economic reasons. Only during the British period, the Indians migrated abroad for employment purpose. The UK abolished the slavery in 1807. It created immense demand for labor. So the British devised a system called indentured labor system. Through this system, the Indian laborers got a work permit to work in foreign land, particularly in their plantations in their colonies. What it created, the demand, the people kept on migrating, and it is estimated nearly 1 million people migrated from 18th century to till before India attained independence. After independence also, Indians kept on migrating abroad, particularly during the period 1980s. The people started migrating in large number, particularly to the Gulf regions. The oil boom in the Gulf regions actually attracted a lot of Indians. And the government of India side actually enacted a law called Immigration Act in 1983 that actually specified rules for all the stakeholders in the migration ecosystem, whether it may be labor, or it may be the Bureau of Immigration, or it may be a foreign employer or project exporter, or Indian missions abroad. So all the rules were specified in that Immigration Act. We and the Ministry of External Affairs give a lot of importance to Indian issues of Indian migrant laborers abroad. We can say there are watershed moments in the migration ecosystem in India. Recent period. In 2014, the e-migrate system was launched. That e-migrate system is a kind of, it brought all the stakeholders, which I mentioned earlier, to the digital platform. And if the migrant laborers, they want to migrate, they don't need to come to any government office. They can apply online, and they can get the immigration clearance online, and they can go to the airport. In that immigration system and the Bureau of Immigration is integrated online, and so that it was applying online. Earlier they used to visit the Protector of Immigrants office. Now there is no more such difficulties for the Indian migrant laborers. The other important landmark achievement was actually merger of Ministry of Overseas Indian Affairs with the Ministry of External Affairs. Because of that act, actually, a lot of coordination happened very effectively, so that a lot of activities are done very smoothly. Currently, there are two big divisions in the Ministry of External Affairs look after the Indian migrant laborers. The first one is the Protector General of Immigrants Office. That office actually takes care of the issues of migrant laborers. in coordination with the Protector of Immigrants officers all over the country. The second division in MEA is the Overseas Indian Affairs, that's actually a policy division. Apart from this one, the government of India, we can see throughout throughout it has taken several initiatives. Every Indian embassy abroad, they have Indian community welfare wing, and that takes care of Indian laborers abroad. And if any domestic workers, particularly the female workers going abroad, they have to get the attestation from Indian embassies. Then only their work will be regular. They will be allowed to work abroad. Apart from that, the Indian ambassador has open house sessions in embassy, so that any Indian labor or Indian national, they can go to meet him during that open house sessions. So we are very happy that we extend our all possible helps to Indian laborers abroad. In MEA, we can actually we do a lot of things that we can easily I would say that we can categorize this kind of schemes under three major categories. The first one is the Indian finance. The first category would be the financial assistance. The second category would be the insurance. The third category would be training. Under financial assistance, I would say the Indian Community Welfare Fund. It is a very important initiative that the Ministry of External Affairs has taken. This fund is available to all the distressed Indian nationals abroad. Once that Indian nationals face the difficulties, and they can actually seek assistance from this fund, and peoples of Indian origins and OCA cardholder, they cannot get assistance from this fund. How this fund is operated? Let me tell you. When Indian nationals abroad, they don't go to, particularly the Indian migrant laborers, when they go abroad, they go without knowing full living conditions of that particular country. So they end up with a lot of problems. The main problem they are facing is actually boarding and lodging. Once they lose their job, they are actually left in the country without any boarding and lodging facilities. So this fund can be used to provide that facilities. And many nationals end up not cooperating with the foreign living conditions. So what they do, they would like to come back to India. So the repatriation assistance is also provided under this fund. Apart from these two major categories, this fund can be also used for medical assistance, because the accident may happen, people may become ill, so they can approach Indian embassy to take assistance from Indian Community Welfare Fund. The car to which somebody dies there, and this fund can also be used to bring the mortal remains back to India. It is very difficult to give financial assistance to all the Indian migrant laborers abroad. So there is another scheme that actually the government has released. It's the Pravasi Bharati Bima Yojana. It is an insurance scheme, just very nominal premium of 275 rupees and 375 rupees. This fund can be used for many purposes, like repatriation of mortal remains and medical assistance and financial assistance, and also even medical assistance for family can be also provided under this Bima Yojana insurance scheme. The third one that I would like to mention that Government of India has initiated is the training program. It is called Pre-Departure Orientation Training Program. It is a kind of soft skill training program, because many Indian laborers, when they go abroad, they just go, as I told you, without fully knowing the living conditions in that particular country. So through this training program, we offer soft skill. We tell them about what is the living conditions abroad, what is the legal conditions, what is the language that is spoken, and what is the climatic conditions, and what are the cultural shocks they may expect, and we actually sensitize them about the cultural sensitivities in that particular country. This program is actually this training program is implemented through pre-departure orientation training centers that we set up with the cooperation from the state governments, so that migrant laborers are asked to go to these centers and get this training, and we encourage them, all the migrants, should actually get this training. There are two important things apart from that we have developed. One is the trainers manual, PDOT trainers manual. That actually made in local language, vernacular language, and it is actually given to the people who are training that migrant laborers. And for migrant labor themselves, we are providing training manual, that is PDOT training manual. It is a kind of handbook. It is also made in local languages, and migrant can just study what are the things that actually are important when they go abroad for working. Apart from this individualistic approach, Ministry of External Affairs has the institutional approach also at the policy level. The government is actually devising a lot of policy initiatives to tackle the migration ecosystem. At the international front, we understand new migration corridors are emerging. In pursuit of better migration management, we have established institutional arrangements for labor migrations and professional mobility with new emerging destinations. For example, we have a India European Union Common Agenda on Migration and Mobility. It provides a platform to understand the migration problems of our partner countries. Migration is a big issue in these countries. It is a political issue. They want to have orderly migration to tackle their demographic problems. This common agenda on migration and mobility provides better understanding, leading to mutually beneficial mobility partnership with several European countries, including Denmark, France, Germany, and Portugal. Negotiations are going on with other partner countries. The recent migration mobility partnership agreement with the United Kingdom encouraged the orderly migration among the skilled and talented sector. And the memorandum of understanding on specified skills workers with Japan provides a mechanism for sending skilled laborers in foreign specified sectors. It's not green everywhere. We have a big problem in tackling illegal migrations. Earlier, the illegal migration used to be only in the unskilled sectors. Now, this problem is percolating to skilled laborers also. Recently, Indian IT professionals faced problems in Thailand and Myanmar. And these people actually are promised that they will get employment in Thailand, but actually they were actually taken illegally to the Myanmar and asked to work in some kind of illegal ID platforms. These people are brought back by our missions in Thailand and Myanmar. And we keep on issuing advisories to tackle these kind of problems. So migration can be handled not only by the government. It needs multilateral cooperation from all stakeholders, particularly from the NGOs and trade chambers and other stakeholders. So I thank Tamil Economic Conference for giving me an opportunity to share my views on migrations, and I wish all the participants to have wonderful deliberations and discussions ahead. Thank you very much.